I'm going to read to you one article. I was going to read to you two articles, but I'm going to read to you one article and discard the first article because I think one article is enough to drive the point home of this video. And Scott Strickland, if you do end up watching the channel, I believe that it is time to move on from Billy Napier. He's a good recruiter, but doesn't know how to manage a football team as a head coach. Here we go. The title of the article I'm going to read to you is Takeaways from the Gators Loss to Texas A&M. This was written by Harrison Samadovitz about 18 hours ago, right after the loss that the Gators suffered against Texas A&M. The Florida Gators suffered another road loss to a top 10 opponent this season, this time falling to Texas A&M 34-17, right after a big win over another Texas program. They flopped after what looked like a strong start. Looks like we're back here again wondering what's next. On that note, here are three takeaways from Florida's fourth loss of the season. The narrative of the defense getting the job done didn't hold up in College Station. The defense allowed 417 total yards of offense and allowed 21 points in the first 20 or so minutes of play. Jordan Castell picked up another well-timed interception, but that was one of the few standout moments on the defensive. In the end, it's not like the offense took advantage of even one good moment. Florida turned over the ball on downs after failing to run up the middle on 3rd and 6, followed by an incomplete pass on 4th down. Speaking of the offense, they actually had a promising first quarter. However, one of the two touchdowns got on the board. They couldn't muster more than a field goal, converting a 3rd down once out of 10 attempts led to another game of offensive headaches. More problematic play calling on offense mixed with an off night on the other side of the ball was the recipe for falling flat. Lagway improving, but the game was a tale of two halves. If you take a look at the overall performance, he was fine. Lagway threw 2 touchdowns and didn't turn the ball over. Throwing for 245 yards is fine too, but most of his production was in the first half. There's an argument that it was the first quarter versus the rest of the game. He gets credit. He said changes was coming. It would start with him, and he has improved. However, the wins still aren't translating. If he can put on a strong performance from start to finish, a lot will fall in place.